3-7 Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. I got Kirko Bangz in the building.
What's up? What's up?
Who was at Toes Place last night. I heard the concert was incredible last night.
It's turned up. I was looking for you out there, man. You ain't come. I ain't see you.
Yeah, well, there's certain times that I just can't get out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
but you
good.
know.
We're
But
gonna
anyway, you've been touring with Bun B.
Mm-hmm.
How has that been?
Man, it's always an humbling experience to be with Buns, legendary, and just to be. First of all, it's my first tour, and it's leading up to my first album as well. So I don't feel I have a better situation than what I'm doing right now.
It's amazing that you are working so steadily with Bun B. Because, well, first of all, he's a legend down south. Do you agree that he's a legend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
So when you linked up with him, how did that all come about?
Well, it first started with a record. With the record, we had a Triller record, and I did the hook, and we put the record together, and then he was like, I'm going to put it on an album. I'm like, that's what's up. And I'm making it the single. I was like, oh, that's really what's up. Then it's like, we're going to have a tour called the Triller Store. I'm like, oh, y'all really trying to look out for me now. So when we put all that together, man, we just got together and just started working, and everything's just been fun.
So why you out of everybody?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing a lot for, H-Town in Texas right now as far as the young comers come. For the last couple of years, I've been a front runner, so I feel like it's only right.
That's what's so interesting, too, because back a few years ago, there were so many rappers that were coming out of Houston, like Paul Wall and all those guys. Like, they were heavy on the radio. They were on tour. I was personally in love with Mike Jones at the time. I thought he was, like, the greatest ever.
Yeah.
But now it's like, who else is out there besides you?
Yeah, well, we got a lot of cats out there working. Homie Propane out there doing his thing.
Who's also on your mixtape?
Yeah, Propane out there. Stunning Bams, a young cat out there, got the streets on like Dope Easy. It's a lot of dudes out there. It's just a matter of time. We all working together. I feel like it's a matter of time, and I feel like that's what I gotta do. Kick that door open like I should have been did, but I gotta go ahead and finish where I started now, just for the city.
Do you feel like you have an advantage because you're probably one of the only lyricists coming out of that area?
No, it ain't an advantage because you got a lot of people out there. You got people out there that can rap better than you, that can sing better than you, that can do all these other things better than you, but they don't got the opportunity that I got.
Right.
So it's a challenge. The pressure is there, and we can talk about the old school cats with Mike Jones, Slim, Bun, all them, and what they did. And I got to go up against that as well, So it's a challenge, but I wouldn't rather no other way.
So how does Houston radio sound then? Like, you're like the only Houston artist besides Bun B being really played, or?
Nah, Slim, Paul, everybody's still on the radio out there. Everybody's on the radio, Propane on the radio, the other cats I named on the radio. So it sounds like Houston. It's getting back to Houston radio now. So usually for a couple years we didn't have a Houston sound. It really was what everybody else playing. But now it's getting back to, we playing what everybody else playing, but we got Houston artists on there as well.
So your first album is coming out this year.
Yes, sure.
So it's just so amazing to me because, when Drank in My Cup, it was such a huge song and all of that. And then kind of we didn't hear from you. What was going on behind the scenes?
Oh, man. I was dropping records, but it's just like I had a record with Chris Brown and we put out in his label. They ain't cleared. It was crazy. Then, all this stuff with producers and all this stuff. And then I ain't understand the game. I ain't understand,
So tell me about the game because I'm not an artist.
That's what I'm about to tell you. I ain't understand, even just coming to interview and having a positive energy and positive vibes, everything was like, oh, no, I don't want to do this. Oh, no, I don't want labels sending you songs. No, I don't want to do that. They trying to change me. They trying to do this and this and that and that. I didn't understand that. This is your job, youngin'. This is what you signed those papers to do. You need to be here ready to work every day, and I wasn't ready to work. I was throwing $20,000 in strip clubs. I was buying Lamborghinis and Ferraris. And
Wait, how do you have so much money?
I don't know.
No, you're 4?
Yeah.
So how do you have so much money? Because I'm 39 and I've been working all my life and I couldn't go out and buy a Lamborghini or Ferrari. So what do you?
Putting out those records and doing shows, putting out mixtapes, and I don't know. I ain't never dropped the album. I've been around for 3 years. I don't know how I pulled it off, but it happened like that. And I got my wake up call, and the guy looked out for me. I got my wake up call right before I put out my album, and right before I started coming back with all these huge records that are on my album, and the label called Wednesday. And I'm like, man, we need to go ahead and get you right. And let's do it like we supposed to been did it. And I'm ready for it. I don't think I was ready to be famous or successful back at the time.
What was the thing that really got you, though? I'm wondering, the women? Was it the women that really got you?
I had a girlfriend at the time. She was a stripper. I had all type of stuff going on. It's just crazy. I wasn't recording. I wasn't, anytime.
You're I made it?
It wasn't even like that. It's I was kind of scared to be famous, so I didn't want to put my all into it. So if I failed, they'd be like, well, I really wasn't worried about that anyway, you know what I'm saying? But now it's nah, you tripping. I got the same hunger and energy I had when I was in college, when I was coming up broke and ain't have nothing going for me and stuff like that.
So where did you go to college?
I went to Prairie View A&M.
Okay, and what were you supposed to be?
What was I supposed to be? I was supposed to be a rapper.
Oh, okay.
So,
No, like, what was your
college-
major?
I was communications, but my whole plan was to go to college and network.
Okay.
Actually, my mama, I went to college and I dropped out, and my mom made me go to this other college, and she did all my paperwork for me and everything, and it just so happened that college changed my life. So shout out to my mom, you know, she was looking out for me.
So did you graduate college?
No, I went 3 years, and then I met my manager, which is out there, and then we was like, man, I got my song on the radio, it's just too much.
Are you gonna go back, you think?
Nah,
Maybe later.
I don't know.
I never got a college degree. I really regret it.
Nah, I'm cool. My mom probably, I don't know, I'm good. I can't do it.
Well, at least you know that. They can do some classes at community college, like in the mornings, like 9 a.m. No, you're a rapper, like 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. or something, you know?
I'm good.
So tell me about the album that you have coming out. I know that you have the new mixtape out, Progression 4, but tell me about the album.
The album is what I always have been waiting for. What I think a lot of my fans been waiting for as well. You know, we had a Drink in My Cup type records, but I'm telling my story on there as well. And for people that have got my mixtapes, you know, I always got records on there where I talk about my real life situations. And people, I think the fans that I have from radio don't really know that I can actually rap. You know, so I think the album is a combination of that. It's just letting people know that I'm gonna be a household name in the game. You know, so that's the whole entourage of what I'm doing with this album.
So who will be on the album besides Bun B? I'm assuming Bun B.
Yeah, Bun B. Yeah, Bun gonna be on there. Me and Ty got a crazy record on there. Me and Ty Dollar got a crazy record. Of course, YG and Yo Gotti on there because they on the record I got now. Me and August got a record that's coming my next single. So
I like August Alsina.
Yeah, I got some records.
So speaking of the record that you have now with YG and Yo Gotti, it's called Ho.
Yep.
So talk to me about the record. Why that title? Did you feel nervous about naming it that?
Nah, actually, man, YG just sent me the record. YG sent the record and it was that. And I was like, yeah, that's perfect. Let me talk my talk. So I just got on there. I was just informing people of what they already see every day.
Which is?
The things that those no's do. The things that they do, you know, I'm just congratulating, you know, it's just a no appreciation song, that's all, with a nice beat behind it.
Well, I know we're playing it here on the radio station.
Appreciate that, it's love.
So you also have a song on your mixtape, it's called Love Rihanna. Tell me about that.
What you want to know about that?
I want to know, like, by Rihanna and...
No, because when I was, the whole mixtape, that mixtape was like one with the Lil Wayne formula, like when he had to drop mixtapes when he rapped on everybody else's beats. But that one particular one, when he rapped on it, that Sierra song, and he talked about Sierra, I was like, man, I want to do a record just like that too. And I was
so
like,
you picked Rihanna.
Who else but Rihanna? And I hadn't had a Drake beat on there either. I was like, I got to do a Drake beat, you know. So I was like, I had came up on Girls Love Beyonce, and it was like, dudes love Rihanna. I was like, nah, that sound gay. I was like, I ain't doing that shit like that. I was like, shit, I love Rihanna. So I just put it on.
Has she heard the record?
I don't know. She probably ain't gonna never.
You should send it to her.
Nah, I'm good.
She's so heavy on Instagram and Twitter and all that. I bet you if you tagged her in it, she would listen to it.
Oh, she didn't got tagged in it because it's always in my mixes every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she knows about it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I seen her little photo shoot she did. So.
Oh, yesterday with the no bottoms on?
I'm pretty sure she heard the song.
Those pictures are up on hot937.com, by the way. It looks like she has bottoms on because of her tan line.
I like that.
But okay, well that's good. Kirko Bangz. Good luck with that. So you were supposed to at one point, I thought, sign with Grand Hustle, but that didn't happen.
No, I was never supposed to sign.
That was a rumor that was going around. So did you guys ever have any sort of talks on getting signed?
I mean, I think I know me and Till, we conversated a couple times, but it was always ever since I got in the game, I wanted to just be my own boss, you know. And it was we never even had talks like that. Never got that deep, you know. But that's just my thing. I want to be my own boss. I want to start up something where I can be on the same line with the Tips and the Rosses and the Jay-Z's and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So
a lot of people, though, especially lyricists, now feel that you have to almost travel in numbers. Yeah. You have to be in a herd. You have to have certain people around you in order to be successful. Of course, you have one of the best of the best, Bun B around you. Yeah. But did you didn't feel any type of pressure?
Even when you come to Bun and Slim and all, I never lean on nobody. I always want to do it my way. And not even my way, just do it the way we've been doing it. I don't believe in that you have to be a part of someone else's movement for you to be a movement. I feel like it's all, at the end of the day, it's all about the music. This is radio, this is rap, this is hip hop. It all comes down to the music. So if you got those records, I feel like you'll be alright.
Who is the best rapper you've worked with besides Bun B?
Best rapper I worked with? I don't know, that's a tough question. The best rapper I want to work with is Eminem, though. That's my favorite rapper.
Really?
Yep.
What do you like best about Eminem?
Because he talked about, that's when I grew up. I just got through everything listening to Eminem, like the struggle and just seeing my mom and my family and stuff like that struggle. That's all I could listen to is Eminem. I couldn't go talk to my pops. I didn't know where he was at, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't talk to my friends and stuff about that, so I just jammed Eminem, and he talked about everything.
That you were going through?
Not everything that he was going through, and it was way worse than what I was going through. So I was like, man, if he could talk about it and get through it, you know what I'm saying, I could do the same way.
And you said on the album we will learn a lot more about your life.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the biggest lesson that Bun B has taught you?
Oh man, just make sure I'm drinking a lot of water.
He says drink a lot of water. That's his thing.
For sure, no, because I be drinking that Henny every night. You know,
Oh wow.
So make sure I drink a lot of water. I be wild, so you just make sure, you know what I'm saying, make sure I'm getting my job done and just staying cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that Bun B learns from you? Considering he's been in the game so long, sometimes it takes someone younger to be around you, and you can learn from them.
He gets so live and happy and live, turned up every day. I know he get a little bit of that turned upness from him for sure.
So do you give him the energy that he needs, you think, to perform and to create?
I mean, he already got his energy, but you know, Youngin bring a whole new energy to the stage. So yeah, for sure.
I agree with that as well. So the album, when will it be coming out?
June. It's like 2 months.
So what's the first single off the album?
First single it probably would be No, but I got 2 other singles too. So
Because we're playing the music off the mixtape, so.
I know.
And why so many mixtapes in a row? You just didn't feel like you could put out the album, or?
I wasn't ready to put out the album. You gotta have them people behind you. You gotta have that money behind you too, you know. So when all these things are different, you don't have those singles on the radio like that. You can't just put out no album. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like today's game is a one album game and you done unless you put out a great album or a good album, you know. So especially when people dropping albums like YG just dropped, you know. So it's a different type of game. I just want to wait until it's the right time, and I feel like right now is the right time.
Did I read a quote from you saying you're going to sell 1 million copies?
Yeah.
Of your album?
Yeah.
You know, it's very rare that anybody sells even over 700,000 albums at this point. You believe that you will sell 1 million copies of your album?
I know.
Okay. I like you.
I like you too.
Thank you so much. And of course, you can get the Progression 4 mixtape right now where?
Oh man, everywhere. So
Actually, you know what? We'll put the link up, hot937.com, so if you haven't gotten it yet, you can go download it there.
Thank you.
Kirko Bangz, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed talking to you, and good luck with everything you got going on with Bun B, man. That's a big deal.
Already.